You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I got to tell you, when I saw this, I thought to myself, well, that sounds awfully familiar because it seems like I've said something like this before. In and around, particularly the idea of Caitlin Clark participating in NBA All-Star Weekend. Now, do I think you can necessarily say something like this after LeBron had won the title with the Cleveland Cavaliers? No. I think LeBron's popularity was at an all-time high right after he won that title with the Cavs. He went back home. He kind of redeemed himself with the hometown. We've gotten past the decision, which was sort of a black eye. Went back home, won the title, and prior to LeBron jumping into politics, all right, and making all these statements, virtue signaling, I would argue 2020 was the most damaging year for LeBron James, 2021 as well, just because of some of the political stuff, doxing out the police officer and that sort of thing. It really hurt LeBron's popularity. It did. I will say right now, Caitlin Clark, she's the most popular player in the NBA or WNBA in basketball. Okay, I think Adam Silver knew that. That's why he tried to get her involved with the All-Star Weekend. And people have said, well, why didn't she do it to grow women's sports? Why? I mean, let's be honest. The NBA wanted her there to make them look better. I mean, her ratings, for the most part, outdraw all the games the NBA plays these days. Let's be real. All right? And absurd ticket prices, what people are literally paying for a preseason game. The average ticket cost over $700. There's no elevation like that in the NBA right now, present day. And there hasn't been since about 2019. Okay? And really and truly, when LeBron decided to go to the LA Lakers, a lot of people fell off then from LeBron and his popularity. And then when he jumped into all the politics and all that virtue signaling, everybody else left. All right? And, of course, LeBron, look, he's a hell of a player. A lot of people will acknowledge that. But I think as it stands today, Rashad McCants is not wrong. All right? Not wrong. Now, in case you haven't noticed, he come out and said the face of the NBA is Caitlin Clark. This was after this entire thing went down about LeBron and the media. I felt it kind of wild that LeBron was bitching and moaning about the media because so many in the media have made a point to defend and slurp him, particularly for the last 5 years. I mean, when LeBron got woke, shit, they put his ass in more than just the bubble in Orlando or wherever it was. They put him in a protective bubble from that moment on, covering his ass at every turn. Let's check this out right here. Anthony Edwards admitted he doesn't want the crown of being the face of the NBA. That's what we're talking about here. Okay? LeBron James agreed with his reasoning, hitting out at relentless criticism. Well, dude, you got criticized by a lot of people for a lot of dumb things that you said. He's brought a lot of the criticism on himself. That's what's shocking about it. LeBron James is clueless. The NBA, look, they know. They don't want to admit it. The NBA's popularity might come back if they ever bring back actual defense, hand checking, get rid of load management, and get LeBron and Adam Silver the F out of the league. Then the NBA can heal, so to speak. Those comments rubbed ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith the wrong way, leading to a 5-minute rant. First of all, there's a whole bunch of players that cover the league. They're former players, said First Take host. They're not just reporters, they're former players. They're former big-time players, former Hall of Fame players. They talk about the league too. Is everything negative, question mark? When he talks about people covering the league, we know he's talking about me. He's not just talking about people like me. He talked about inside the NBA. LeBron has since hit back at Smith with the debate getting fierce. So enter in former Minnesota Timberwolves guard Rashad McCants, drafted 14th overall in 05. He thinks the answer to the question, it's already been solved. The WNBA's Rookie of the Year has a huge profile despite endless negativity from some fans, former players, reporters, continues to hold her head up high as a figurehead for women everywhere. Right here. The face of the NBA is Caitlin Clark. Yeah, I said it. She has handled criticism better than the people you consider the greatest of all time. At Caitlin Clark 22, you're the GOAT. Now, we know as as fans, especially if you're old enough, you know the GOAT of the NBA, the GOAT of basketball will always be Michael Jordan. But you've heard me say it on this channel. The hybrid love child of Steph Curry, Larry Bird, with the marketing and branding power of Michael Jordan. That's Caitlin Clark, okay? And a lot of people buy this. She really does handle the media better than anybody else in the W or the NBA. Watch the people in these comments come about to her at just because you mentioned her name. Oh, there's going to be people losing their minds. Facts. Easily the face. In year 2, she can claim the best player on the planet. But look, this guy, Rashad, just stopped. No way you still crave attention this bad. Come on, you're 40. There's people that's going to be mad. It's not Jason Tatum, and I'm a Celtics fan. He's not the face of the league. Let's stop that crap. You know? I mean, honestly. Can you get Cheryl Swoop's hating ass to repeat this? CC supremacy. Caitlin walked so Michael Jordan could run. Leave the 23 subliminal out of it, too. Rashad Bayless. I mean, come on. CC is the face because she captured people's imagination. The truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Caitlin Clark is the face of the NBA too. Come on, bro. Well, look. I mean, honestly, what is she being criticized about? You got to be kidding me. The WNBA legacy media, all they did was shit on Caitlin Clark last year, and she handled it like a champ. She never missed a beat at all. She never went after fans or anything like that. I mean, look, Cheryl Swoops frapped all over Caitlin Clark all year. She had a podcast that had the W's logo on it. I mean, what are we talking about? I would sit back and I'd listen to these pregame shows and then halftime with ESPN W commentators on there. They couldn't stand Caitlin Clark. It oozed from their pores. You could see it when they put out their rankings. They'd have her rookie rankings. She would be like 4th. And I'm like, are you mentally retarded? There was a blatant agenda last year against Caitlin. Again, I don't think you could say this after LeBron had won the Cleveland title. But now, after everything he's done to hurt his reputation, and the NBA's done to hurt their reputation, yeah, today, as it stands, who else is it besides Caitlin Clark? I mean, honestly. Now, is she greater than Michael Jordan? No, and she won't ever be, to my knowledge. Now, some Caitlin Clark fans may not understand or like that. Look, only Tom Brady has an argument to be put there with Michael Jordan as the greatest athlete to ever live. Maybe Muhammad Ali. But that's it. It's a 3-person table. If you want to make it 4, okay, Wayne Gretzky, fine. But I mean, it's tiny. Tiger Woods is the other one. But we're talking about basketball. It's Michael Jordan. I will tell you, there's a world where Caitlin Clark will be in the top 5 in the history of all basketball by the time it's said and done. Now, whether or not she'll surpass Larry or Magic, I don't know. Because the top 3 is pretty tough to break into. It's like the elite of the elite of the elite, and she's got a lot of career to go. But we're talking as it stands today, who is the face of the W or the NBA? Again, Adam Silver knew, I need Caitlin Clark in this All-Star weekend. Our ratings are putrid. The interest is putrid in the entire weekend. It sucks. Who's the one person that can draw the most eyeballs and get the most people fired up that can dribble right now? It's Caitlin Clark. You know, the NBA's also got an age issue right now, too. Let's just keep it real. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.